me. So when I got this offer to be in a play with Susan Sarandon, written by Jesse Eisenberg, it was such a coup for me that I was like, wow, this is great. I'm being asked to do this thing. And it was a part that I loved. It was funny, and the play was great. It was just really well written. And my fear was, at the time, I was going through some health stuff with my eyes. I lost vision in my right eye 3 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And I have some vision problems in my left eye. So it's, I'm being treated for it. It's stable.
Good.
But it's always something that that is always like, because of the traumatic experience of having to deal with that.
Yeah.
It's always in the back of my head. So when I did the play off Broadway, I was like, oh my God, what if, my eye,
goes out
again, and, fuck, I'm doing this play off Broadway, and how do you do that? First day of rehearsal, we do the table read in front of the entire creative team, and there are all these people there. The rehearsal goes off without a hitch, and it's great. And then we break for lunch, and then the director goes, okay, after lunch, we'll just do a read, just the cast. I go to lunch. I start walking back. I was like, my vision is really hazy.
Oh no.
I'm like, what is happening? Okay, so I just try to calm myself down, and we do the table read, and I'm just reading. It gets to my scene, and I still keep reading, and I finally push the script aside and pull out my iPad so that I could make the script larger.
Bigger.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh my God, my heart's in my mouth. This is terrifying.
So I'm just trying to read it and scroll it as big, and it just gets to a point where I can't read anymore. And I had to grab Jesse Eisenberg, who was the playwright and a famous actor.
Yeah.
I grabbed his hand and I'm so sorry, I'm having vision problems and I cannot read.
Oh my God.
And he's and I was like, this is my biggest fear. This is what's gonna happen. First day of rehearsal.
Right.
Off-Broadway play. I'm gonna get fired.
Yeah.
And Jesse was just like, it's okay, let me continue. And Jesse just reads, and I give credit, and my heart goes out to the new group theater company and everybody in that team, and everybody was so just understanding of what I was going through. I didn't get fired. They were just like, whatever you need, we will help you. Do you have a doctor, a specialist that you see here in New York?
Do you have a seeing eye dog?
Yeah, I just moved to New York to do the play, so I knew nobody. I had no resources. I just had the friends that I knew, but I didn't have a medical support system that I usually have in LA. And they were just really, really great along the way. And it got treated. I was visually impaired all throughout rehearsals.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And then it subsided, and I was like, finally I'm at a place where I can do this. And then first week of previews, intermission, and in the middle of my scene, my vision goes out.
No.
What do you mean when it goes out? Like completely, or
so
like?
I have diabetic retinopathy.
Yes.
And it's when it's basically the blood vessels of my eyes are unstable, because when you have diabetes, your eyes form new blood vessels to get blood to the eye, and those new blood vessels are unstable, and when they leak, it creates cloudy vision in your eye, and it's your visual impaired.
Oh my God, this is so terrifying.
So intermission, I had to go to the stage manager and be like, hey, just FYI, my vision's cloudy, I'm just a little visually impaired. And they're like, do you need us to stop? I'm like, no, I think I can do this. So I did the rest of the play blind, essentially.
Whoa.
And then for the rest of previews for 2 weeks, I got treated for it. But once they treat you, you just have to wait for it to subside.
Yeah.
So for the rest of previews, up until opening night, basically, I did that play visually impaired. I was blind when I did
God.